Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Dia, and today's video is a video that I've been waiting to make for it seems like years now. Now today's video is going to be my alternative school experience. This video is for students who maybe are going to alternative school this year, or just for students who just want to know what it is like being in alternative school. Y'all, I'm so ready to make this video. I gotta get all this shit out just so I can put the past behind me, bro, because this is a time of my life I never want to go back to. But before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you follow all my social medias. They will be in the link down in the description. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Today's video is going to be part one. Now, part one is just going to be me explaining just the little things, the things before I got into the school, you know what I'm saying? And then part two will be like the real shit when I was in there, nigga, locked up with the jail folks, you feel me? If you guys don't know what an alternative school is if you get in trouble in your main school, you basically get sent to this school with a bunch of badass other kids, and you basically gotta serve your time in there, and then you get right back into your main school. And this goes for every school in your district. So imagine a badass nigga from Dutchtown, imagine a badass nigga from Stockbridge, a bitch who slapped the principal in Willie. They all gonna be in this fucking school, middle school and high school. Let me get into the reason why I was in the school in the first place. So this whole debacle took place when I was in the 11th grade in my first semester. So basically it was around December time, and if you guys don't know, towards the end of December is when you take your final exams. This day I had to take my American literature exam. So y'all, I wake up early as hell, I take the bus, and I'm ready to take this exam so I could just go right back home and fall asleep. Get assigned the classroom where I'm gonna have to take my test at. And the proctor's at the front of the classroom. And if you guys don't know what a proctor is, it's basically the teacher that looks over everybody doing their test to make sure ain't no fishy shit going on. So before we started this test, I remember her specifically saying,
if I see something that goes against the rules of taking this test, I have to report it. I'm a mandated reporter.
That is their favorite fucking line. I'm a mandated reporter. So the proctor basically tells us all the rules of the test, and she starts the test. So basically I'm sitting in the back of the classroom chilling, and I basically just get real frisky, right? Like I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can, you know what I'm saying, do me a little sneak peek, you feel me? I ended up taking my flying monkey. If you guys don't know what a flying monkey is, search it up, or matter of fact, I'll just put the picture right here. I put my head in my shirt like this, and y'all already know what's going on right here. So I proceed to try and take a hit of the flying monkey, alright? Bro, it was like slow motion. As soon as I exhale, the biggest cloud of smoke comes out of my mouth. My heart was beating hella fast. I was just scared out of my mind, right? As soon as that cloud of smoke left my mouth, the proctor stares daggers at me. She looks at me, she's like, and I'm like, damn, bro, mandated reporter, bro, oh my God. Mind you, only the teacher knew that I did this. I was in the back of the classroom, so none of the students see me, but the teacher did see me. She comes, she walks over to my desk, she taps on my desk, and she tells me to put it on the desk. I'm like, bro, fuck it, like, I ain't gonna cap. Shawty lucky it wasn't on full cart, cause if it was a full cart, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have not given it to her. So this proctor being just dramatic as shit, she takes a napkin, picks up the flying monkey, and walks out the classroom to go get the principal. Now the principal that she got couldn't have been the worst principal, bro. It's this principal who goes to my school. This bitch is so annoying. Her name is Miss Castillo. I don't give a fuck. Miss Castillo is like this 5'0", short little Hispanic lady. I think she like Puerto Rican or some shit. The whole time my heart is pounding. So I raise my hand, I ask the principal, I'm like, yo, can I go to the nurse? She like, no. Like with the worst, stinkiest, nastiest attitude ever, you feel me? So I was like, you know what, alright, bet. You're on my shit list for the rest of the time I'm here. We finished with the test. Mind you, that whole thing that happened fucked my brain up. So the rest of my test was just like blibber blabber. Like I know for a fact I failed the rest of the test, bro. So the test finishes and I'm on to my next class. I'm in class and I get called to the principal's office. The principal's like, you know what I'm saying, we found this. They called my dad. It was like a whole spiel, you feel me? Mind you, like I said in the beginning, this was December, so as soon as I was done taking my final exams, maybe like a week after that, I had Christmas break. And then after Christmas break, I was supposed to go back in January. But that is not what happened, okay? So I get to the principal's office, they call my parents, and basically, they're like, okay, you have to have a hearing. So I ended up having this hearing. They're basically like just feeding my mom bullshit, okay? And also Dr. Williams, I do not fuck with your ass either, because you is a snake ass bitch, bro. So basically they're like, okay, do you want to have a hearing, or do you just want to sign off the papers and you just get the time we tell you? And I was like, you know what, I'm not going back and forth with y'all no more, bro. Just give me my days, let me go serve my time, and I'm done. So they end up telling me that I could either do the virtual option or I could do the in-person option. Now the virtual option, it sounds good, but it's not, because if they send this you to 34 weeks of alternative school, whether it's virtual or in person, If you do virtual, you gotta serve out them 34 weeks, point blank period. It's no early release, it's no, you know what I'm saying, it's no nothing. But if you do it in person, then you can get early release, or you can or you can just get out quicker, you feel me? As a matter of fact, hold on. Alright, you guys, I have the papers right here. So as you can see right here, it says the suspension will start January 8th, 2024 to 5/24/2025. Hold on, wait, what? To 5/24/2024. Basically, the rest of the papers I just mumbo jumbo talking shit about me, basically just saying like a horrible child and shit. But then I'm basically on my merry way to Christmas break. So now that we got the story out the way while I'm there, let me get onto the process of getting into school. But basically, getting into school was like hard as fuck for me, and let me tell you why. Because as soon as my hearing was done, I had to go straight to Christmas break. When I was on Christmas break, y'all know all school systems are closed, so they're not registering no students, and you don't like it's basically a blank 2 weeks. So I'm like, okay, I can't even call during Christmas break and be ready by the time January comes in. Y'all, all Christmas break and the whole January, I did not go to school not one time. So while everybody's going back to school after the 2-week Christmas break, I haven't been to school for a month, so I missed 1 month of school. I'm calling the office. I finally get myself registered into the school, so I'm an alternative school student, right? They end up telling me before you go to school, you have to have an orientation. So I'm like, okay, let me just get this orientation bullshit out of the way. Orientation was at like 10 o'clock in the morning on some bullshit, okay? So the alternative school was not that far from my regular school, but it was like still just a fucking hassle, you feel me? So basically, this is where it starts. So me and my mom, we pull up to the school 10 a.m. for this fucking orientation. And mind you, this is like within 2 minutes of me even stepping foot on the premises. Me and my mom were waiting outside the door of the school, and we're basically ready to just get in and get the orientation done. So this white lady and her son had to be like in middle school or something, because mind you, my alternative school was middle school and high school. The little white nigga was in middle school. Y'all know I'm Muslim, right? So my mom, she wears a head wrap. She puts it like this and then she throws over her shoulder. Yo, why did this white woman behind me say,
"Oh my God, they're Muslim. What they doing here?"
As if like a badass Muslim kid, you feel me? And I used to get so, I used to hate that, bro. The minute teachers in school would find out I'm African, bro, it was like they just,
"Why you act like that? Your parents don't tear you up at home. Your parents don't do this."
Like, not all African people are the same, okay? I'm a very whitewashed African, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna say whitewash. I'm gonna say I'm a very Americanized washed African, okay? Like, get into the building for the orientation, you know what I'm saying? And basically, they're just laying down the ground rules. Now, let me give you some of the rules that, you know what I'm saying, they gave us. So number one was there was no school buses. So your parent or an Uber had to drop you off at school every single day. The only time you would be able to get on the bus is if you had a 504 or an IEP. Now, if you had an IEP, I'm pretty sure that meant you were slow. If you had a 504, that meant like you had like anger problems or like fucking, I don't know. It's just search it up. The next rule they had was no phones, okay? Not a single lick of a cellular device in there. The minute you had to walk into school, you had to turn in your phone, put it in a plastic baggie, and go to your class, okay? It was not like you can keep your phone on you. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying, as I was going there, I learned to sneak my phone and hide it. I did get caught a couple of times, but if you do get caught with your phone, number one, they take your phone. Not only do they take your phone, they write you up, so now you have a write-up. Once you got a write-up, your parent has to come to the school and get your phone. Your older brother can't come get it, like your cousin can't come get it, your older sister can't come get it. Yeah, like your actual parent has to come. Like, they gotta be the person on like your whole like school registry thing. The next rule they had was pretty obvious, but the next rule they had was a no tolerance for vaping. No vapes, no pens, no nicks, no buzzers, no whatever you want to call them. It was a zero tolerance, okay? Now that was a lot of the reasons why people were in the school, and that was a lot of reasons why people got kicked out of the alternative school, okay? Now once you get kicked out of alternative school, you basically done. Like, I ain't gonna cap, like, I'm pretty sure it's a way that you can like go to night school, but I'm pretty sure you have to have a 504 or IEP, and if you don't have those, then you're just kicked out. So I remember it was a lot of people who got caught with vapes. Nigga Chase got caught with a vape, Jalea got caught with a vape, got caught with a vape, fucking, who else? Jordan got caught with a vape on his second day of the whole school. His second day he got caught with a vape, bro. Not only did they have rules that was like straight on the ground, like point blank, if they seen something that they did not like, they would then turn it into a rule. So I remember like when I was in class, like I remember a lot of these girls used to bring like these big ass tumbler, like Stanley cups, like any metal water bottle, boom, couldn't bring them no more. Straight clear plastic water bottles only. There was no book bags. There was no hoodies. The school uniform, bro, the school uniform was so ugly. I'm gonna put a picture of like me, what I used to look like when I used to wear the uniform. Y'all, the worst uniform I've ever seen in my life, okay? I remember these two girls, they used to bring these big ass bags of snacks like Takis, Dr. Pepper, Starburst, candy, chips, cookies. Nigga, they used to bring these big ass bag of snacks and just hand them out to everybody. Cause you know what I'm saying? We already don't got no phone. We already barely got classes. We can't trust anybody in here because we all in alternative school, so you really can't trust nobody. The least we could have was snacks, bro. Y'all tell me why 2 days later they banned that shit, bro. No snacks for the rest of the school year. Also, if we did get in trouble, they would like take away privileges. Another rule they had for the lunchtime, when I first started going there, you could sit anywhere you want to, but it only could be 6 to a table, so no more than 6 people to a table. Like, and then you can sit with anybody. You can sit with somebody from a different class or whatever. After that, they switched it to you can only sit with your class, and it still has to be 6 to a table. And I remember one time, this one kid had said something to a teacher. I think the nigga was like the 7th person at a table, and the teacher was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get up and go to a different table. Y'all, tell me why this nigga said, if you don't get your bald-headed ass on, y'all, tell me why them motherfuckers was not playing with us, bro. As soon as he said that, the rest of the time we was there, we had to eat lunch in our classrooms, bro. In our classroom, which I didn't mind too much, you feel me? But anyways, the food was awful. Imagine like regular school lunch that's like made hot, but imagine it lukewarm because there's only this many students that go to the school in general. Another rule they had was you cannot touch any other students, bro. Like, you cannot even be too close to another student. Like, if y'all can't have a conversation like this. Y'all gotta back up and space it up a little bit, you feel me? The girls could bring a purse, right? But the purse could only be like this big, and as soon as you walked in the building, they would have to search through your purse in the morning. So now I shouldn't be saying this, alright? This is a very low-key secret. I'm not supposed to be telling nobody, but since y'all my people, I'll fuck with y'all and I'll tell y'all. So let me tell y'all how we got around the rules sometimes. One of the rules was you cannot have your phone. So what we would do is we would take our phone, right? And we would tuck it in our waistband just like this. Boom, shirt over it, you good. Sit down in class, nigga. What? Nigga, I don't got my phone. And I'm gonna tell y'all how these niggas used to vape in that school, bro, okay? When I tell y'all every chance that these niggas got to vape, hit the pen, these niggas took it, bro. So let me tell y'all how they did it. Oh yeah, another rule was no more than one person can be in the bathroom at a time. So imagine a big ass class going to the bathroom. We all gotta go one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. You get it? The only time it could be more than one student in the bathroom at a time is if what these vape fiends would do, okay? Me personally, I had pen every day in school, but you would never catch me telling nobody that I had pen. And I'm gonna say that for another video. What they would do is, if we go in one by one, they would be like, hey yo, hit the vape, leave it in the last stall, and then I'm gonna go in after you. You feel me? So as soon as that other nigga would leave the vape, the other nigga would go take the vape or leave the vape for somebody else. It could be like a train of people wanting to hit the vape, so it could be like 3 people, so they would have to leave it in there 3 times. Just hella risky, bro. Hella risky. These niggas would do anything for some nicotine, bro. I'm telling you. If you was a girl, you was allowed to go to the bathroom like by yourself, like sometimes, but most, like anytime other than that, you can only go to the bathroom with your whole class. So you can't be like, oh teacher, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you go by yourself. No. Nigga, we have designated times that we all go to the bathroom. Nobody is special, bro. Alright, so that is all the rules I can remember right now. So let's just get on back to the story. So basically, I'm sitting in orientation and I'm just looking at everybody. Nobody is like basically catching my eye. Like, I don't know nobody. I don't know none of these kids. I just don't see nothing wrong. You feel me? So orientation is over with. Everybody's getting up. Everybody's asking questions and just doing all this. I'm ready to go. I don't got no questions to ask. Mommy, please just get me up out of here, bro. As we stand up, there is this girl, and mind you, she was a high school student, okay? And let me tell you how I know. Y'all, there is this girl. This girl gets up. Y'all, tell me why this girl is damn near 7-8 months pregnant, bruh. Pregnant. Mind you, I don't judge like that. But when I tell you I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Mind you, that's not even the worst part. Let me tell you what the worst part is. Mind you, she has to be like my age or some shit. So we all chilling, we all walking, we all talking, we all asking questions to the teachers and shit. I overhear the girl talking. She's talking to the teacher about how she's been there previous. So this is her second time going to that alternative school. Not only this is the second time her going there, she's pregnant the second time she's going there. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. Like, a girl that actually goes to the school, she's in the uniform and everything. She walks in the cafeteria. As soon as the pregnant girl and this random high school girl student locks eyes. They're like, oh, I recognize you. What's up? They start dapping each other. They start hugging. So I'm over here. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay to see how they know each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know, cause how does this girl from alternative school know this other pregnant girl? You feel me? Yo, the teachers obviously had the same questions as me in my head, because they asked them. They was like, yo, why are you here for? Do you want to know what the high school student girl says? She says, oh yeah, we was locked up together. We was in the same cell. I'm like, come again? My nigga, what? So you telling me not only are you a teen mom, you are a felon? This is your second time in alternative school. And I tell you, I did not know what I was getting myself into. Like, it was bad, okay? It was bad. So after all that happened, we end up leaving, and the next week is my first week of school, okay? I'm not gonna get into that right now, but we're gonna leave that for part 2 of this video. So make sure if you want part 2, give this video a like, okay? If y'all want part 2, get this video to 50 likes and I will make part 2 for you, okay? Now part 2 is gonna have all the juicy shit. It's gonna have like what other niggas was in there for, what other bitches was in there for, fucking the teachers I hated, the students I liked, the students I didn't like. I'm gonna put pictures and videos of the students in the next part. Like that part 2, y'all gonna want that part 2, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm getting it all into the nitty gritty. Like, the beef's there, the drama, like, it's up, bro. I'm telling you. But bro, the teachers was beefing in that school, bro. I swear to God. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. If y'all want part 2, make sure you say I want part 2 in the comments. And yeah, whew. See ya.